Now I am going to discuss about GCD of two numbers using recursion. So GCD means greatest common divisor. So here we need to identify the highest divisor or the factor that can divide two numbers, and we need to find out that no more number exists once we reach to our result. Now to do that, we have created a program called GCD function. Here we have two parameters, int a and int b. Now inside the GCD function, we have a stopping condition because this program is running on the concept called recursion. And we know that recursion is a method by which the function call itself as if it is working as a loop until and unless a stopping condition is reached. If there is no stopping condition, then the function could lead to an infinite loop, or which is called an infinite memory stack, that could not only lead to the infinite recursion call, but will also lead to a memory fault, memory problem, memory overload. Now coming to the logic, the first condition if is the stopping condition. That means if we have reached either of these two numbers, a or b, becomes 0, then we will return a. Else, if either of the number is non-zero, then we can continue with the recursion function, recursion call. So let us see how the program works. So here I have considered a equals to 10 and b equals to 50. So let us give this a equals to 10 and b equals to 50. So both these numbers are non-zero. So the if condition does not satisfy. It does not go inside the if condition. It goes to the else part. And in the else part, what we do is we put the value of b in the parameter of a. So we are putting the b in the first parameter. So the value of b is 50. So 50 will be passed in the first parameter, and a modulus b will be done in the second parameter. So what does a modulus b means and how does it performs? So a modulus b means b divides a and yields or gives the remainder. So here b is 50 and a is 10. So the division, direct division cannot be possible. So here 0, this is 0, and the remainder becomes 10. So here a modulus b, remainder becomes 10. Thus in the second parameter the value 10 will be passed. So now after passing the new values to the GCD parameters, so what it will receive? It will receive 50 in the parameter A and it will receive 10 in the parameter B. Now again both the parameters are non-zero, so it will not execute the if condition. It will move on to the else part, and in the else part again there is some numerical calculations and exchange of certain variables. So in the first parameter here, the value 10 will come because in the second parameter, the variable b is currently holding the value 10, which it is putting into the first parameter. Thus, here value 10 exists. Now let us perform a modulus b again. Now a modulus b means b divides a. That means b is 10, a is 50. So 10 divides 50 by 5. So it leads to no remainder. So here a modulus b becomes 0. So it's 0. And thus the GCD function now receive in the parameter A as 10 and parameter B as 0. Now here one of the value of A or B becomes 0 and our logical operator connects via OR. So the if condition will be satisfied if either of the variable becomes 0. So here B becomes 0, this portion is satisfies. Thus it enters inside the if condition and here it sees return A. So what it will return? It will return a value of A, that means 10. So here the GCD will return value 10. Let us take another example, A equals to 27 and B equals to 15. Now here 27 has been passed to A and value 15 has been passed to B. Now both the numbers are non-zero, so the if condition will not be satisfied, goes to the else part where GCD function is being called with updated parameter. Now the parameter becomes 15 and here A modulus B. A modulus B means we already observed that it B divides A. That means 15 divides 27. So 15 2s are 30. So it cannot possible. So 15 1s are 15. So remainder is 12. So it is 12. So now the value of the new value of the second parameter is 12. So now A equals to 15 and B equals to 12. Now both the values are again non-zero. Thus it goes to the else part and here this becomes 12 and this becomes A modulus B means 12 divides 15. So the remainder becomes 3. So here the remainder becomes 3. Now again both the values are non-zero. So again it comes to the else part with the updated values at A and B. So A becomes 12 and B becomes 3. Now at the else part, the value of B comes to the first parameter, which is 3. And again A modulus B will be performed. So 3 divided by 12. So 3 perfectly divides 12 by 4. So remainder leaves to 0. So here remainder 0. Again A equals to 3 and B equals to 0. So now after having 3 and 0, here we see that the value B becomes 0. Thus it reached to the if condition and successfully satisfied the if condition. Thus the if condition returns A, and what does the value of A is 3. So here the GCD is 3 and this 3 is returned to the function from where the GCD function has been called. If it is your main function, then it will return the value to the main function. If it is some other different user defined function, then it will return this 3 value to that your desired user defined function.